Welcome, welcome, welcome. Whoever's here, whoever's not here. Let's go share this on our other socials. Let's speed up time here, see if we can get some of this snow to stop. It's nice at the beginning. See some of that snow. Haven't seen it in a long time. But now, time to get rid of it. Throw some stuff on Discord here. Get that stuff going. Looks like the snow is clearing up. It's gonna be another beautiful day. Gonna be another beautiful day. Just trying to get all my socials, Discords and Facebook. If you're not following me over on Facebook as well, it's PODO Now over on Facebook. PODO Now, PODONOW. Let's see, where else can we share this right off the bat here? Gotta love when we get all this set up. So today, though, I'll explain what we're doing. We're gonna be building a pond in this brown area here. Almost borderline lake size. If you want to look at it that way, it's almost lake size. Let's see here. All right, I think we're ready. What's going on, Randy? How you doing, brother? Nice to see you. Bring out my driving shoes. Well, they're not really driving shoes. It's just that when we use these pedals, if you go barefoot or if I go barefoot, it drives me crazy, pal. All right, on to today's project. We need to get this pond going. We have started this up here. Let's see what kind of trouble we can get into on this here. It's material. Hold on a second here. We want it to be flattened. There we go. We want it to all be this level right here. I don't know if we'll have an issue, actually. Let's try this out. Haven't done this just yet. Oh, baby, baby. Let's see what we can do. How you doing today, Randy? Hopefully all is well, though, my man. Plan out all this here. Should drop some stuff down here in a little bit. Ooh, we're struggling. You know what it is? It's the angle of the dangle. Let's see what we can do here. See what kind of droppage we can get. That's good. We need as much droppage as we can with this dozer so that we can clean it up with the other stuff, obviously. We give her a nice wiggle here, get it to our level so we can hopefully just go forward. Oh. All right, so what we're gonna have to reassess this issue here. Doing good. I'm glad to hear that, man. Glad to hear that. We are gonna have to do cleanup every time that we do a big thing like that, which is just fine. We always make it work, Randy. We always make it work, don't we? All right. So we are going to end up bringing all of this stuff away. I could do a little paint job after a little while, just so we don't have to clean up the whole thing all stream. Plan on doing another 2-hour stream, give or take. Seems to be the sweet spot for me over here. Still have my afternoon stream over on Facebook. Clean up all these scraps, huh? Nice little view here, huh? Hopefully you're having a wonderful, what day is today? Hopefully you're having a beautiful, beautiful Tuesday. We'll be streaming this now Tuesday through Friday, or Monday, excuse me. Gosh, I get kind of my different schedules mixed up. Or excuse Monday through Thursday. Facebook will be Tuesday through Friday. Facebook will not be this game for the most part. Might do it once or twice here with my other map that I work on. But as of right now, we're just looking at this over here on YouTube. Can't get I don't want to get burned out with the game, so we'll be doing Call of Duty, you know, and other games of that nature, if you will. Games other than this over on Facebook quite a bit. See if we get a cooler view of this. See if I can control it beautifully or not. You know, it's all dependent. It's all dependent. I just don't want to miss this. Miss dumping it in the truck. That sucks. Cream Puff's in the house. What's up, Cream Puff? How you doing? Let's see. Do I have? Okay, so I do have that on. Let's turn that off so we're not. There we go. We can kind of collect the dirt a little better, supposedly. I don't know if it's really helping us out at all. It's not, actually. Interesting. That's interesting. Usually that the no collision thing really helps, but this time it's not. You, Cream Puff, have a spectacular day yourself as well. Don't think I'm going to be able to... Let's see here. There we go. It is a 3 million liter dump truck there. I should say dump trailer, whatever you want to call it. Gravel trailer. Call it 100 things. Just don't call it late for dinner. Yeah, that's right. You know, we could also do... Might not be a bad idea. I'm going to try to curb all this, and you know what? Let's just make a pile right here. Let's just do that. Let's make a pile off the wall over here. Not grabbing a lot. For some reason, it doesn't seem like it's wanting to grab a lot of things here, guys. I don't know why. Is it because I have the X on? It might be. A collision, I should say. I don't know. Morning, Chase and Kyle. What are we creating today? Today we're taking care of this pond here on hole number 2. Hole number 2's pond here. Hole number 1 is pretty much completed. Not all the way completed, but it's definitely close. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to get the front end loader over here. We'll just stick the excavator for other things here. Though I want to operate the excavator more than anything. My favorite thing to operate. I also have a roller over there. You know what we're going to do? We're going to go get this bad boy here. See if I can just spin over to it. I hate doing it this way. I really, really, truly do. Here's hole number 1. Almost completed. Got our cart path done yesterday. Looking good. Looking good. What up, Yee Yee? How you doing, buddy? Hopefully you're doing great. I want to thank everybody for coming over here and watching these videos, man. It means a lot. Not only watching these videos, guys, but you guys are, you know, interactive with them and everything. It means a ton. Especially since Facebook has been changing so much. For the unfortunate, of course. Mouse is in the house as well. What up, Mouse? What up, brother? You okay for now? Still tired from last night, bro? Uh-oh. Is this where I'm supposed to ask you, what'd you do last night? What happened last night? Were you up late? Sleep very well? The boogie monster come and visit you? Alright, so what I am going to do is, I think I might, for the time being, I might make a pile in general, instead of bringing it to this truck every time. Kind of want to make just a big pile, and then we can clean it up from there. Seems to be maybe one of the best things. The dozers, I've noticed, still don't push the dirt as it should, unfortunately. All of our spoils here. And if I were taking an ambulance that came here last night, sure. Oh no. At your, like, for you or what? What's going on? I guess. What's going on, man? The heck's going on, pal? Just gonna try to clean this up a little bit here. Homer's in the house as well. What up, Homer? How's you and the fam? Hopefully everything is well. Hopefully everyone is well. Everything's good, I hope. Oh, there we go. See, for some reason, you guys, this dirt right here doesn't want to move. We used to be able to push the dirt with this bucket as well, but for some reason, you know, updates and games change and things like that happen, where you get one thing but you can't have the other, which is just fine. Should be pushing this dirt the other way, but can't really do that when I can't clear out this part to drive on even. So there we go. Sometimes you got to do what you got to do. We're here for that. We're living proof. Austin's in the house as well. Yay, yay. Very nice to see everybody here. I really appreciate it. Really, really appreciate it. All right, so let's now try to turn around in this hodgepodge of an area, huh? Austin Powers it here for a second. Your next door neighbor. Oh, boy. That's crazy, man. Well, I'm glad it wasn't your place. Glad it wasn't your place. Try to dump all this stuff on this side here. Make a nice pile for it. That way the excavator can put it into the back of that thing if we want. If we decide to do it that way, you know, things change. A lot of dirt we got to clean up, you guys. Hundreds of thousands of pounds, liters, whatever. Liter of cola. Yeah, to see what happened? Gonna talk to the neighbor. What's going on? Yeah, I hear that. You know, one nice thing about being over here, guys, on the Tuberuni, the chat is not like delayed far enough where I have to remember what we're talking about, you know? It's such a nice thing to have. Such a nice thing to have for sure. Yeah, I see why I wasn't picking up the dirt. Well, now I am. This will be good. Now we're picking it up real good. So from here on out, if I want to pick up dirt better, I think what I have to do, I think I have to have it actually on Terraform mode, because it seems to pick the dirt way better. Pick the dirt better. Pick up the dirt better. Jeez, how many times I got to say that? 52 times to make it right? 75 times maybe? Who knows anymore? It's been a long morning already. My Elgato wasn't working, so actually I was supposed to be on an hour and 10 minutes ago. But the Elgato software was not working, and I had to find a workaround in order to get the it should be at is it at 1440, guys? Are we viewing at 1440p? We viewing at the higher resolution? I hope so. I hope so, because that's how we're supposed to have it set. How's Bradley doing this morning? Better than digging out by hand. Yes, yes it is. We got a lot of work to do with this, though, unfortunately. Which, whatever, you know. See if I can pile higher. We will be using the excavator to dig out this dirt here. I wish the dozer... Actually, you know what? Maybe we can try the dozer now here in a second. Let's try the smaller dozer. See if we can actually push things with it now that I know that the key is to have it active. Okay, so if we have it on material. All right. Let's see what we can do with the material that's laying here, huh? What do you guys think? We'll see what we can do, huh? All right, so that was the key. That was the key, you guys. Now it's pushing just fine. All right, perfect. So now what we've got to do, or what I want to do, I actually want to flatten this a little. I should be doing that every time I cross by anyways, you know? Because we're not here just to move dirt around. We're not moving a mining map. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Stuck. That's one thing I've noticed. This thing gets stuck on everything. Kind of a weak sauce. If you've ever driven if you've ever driven one of these before, operated, excuse me, somebody might go, you don't drive them, you operate them. They're pretty hard to get stuck unless you're in some soupy crap. Some sticky icky icky. And I don't mean that, I mean actual clay. Might as well do it this way here. We'll get the big boy though. Now that we know how to make it work. This little guy's got the ripper. Little guy's got the ripper, but we saw how that worked yesterday. Worked pretty darn good. I don't think we need to do that 2 days in a row. Let's get that big dozer in here, huh? Kind of a quiet morning here this morning, guys. Kind of quiet morning. See if we can just push everything into the side there. Kind of work our way. Oh, this one's a boss, man. This one goes over everything. I like it. Looking at flattening with this one as well. Noticed some. Oh my goodness, the piano has changed, guys. The piano is like, I'm gonna be loud in your ear now, and I'm like, no, you're not. Quiet down there. Quiet down there. Quiet down there, piano. Taking it out as it goes, not a bad idea here. Not a bad plan. Try to get a view maybe from behind it here. We are making leeway here. We're doing all right. Can you imagine digging this out by hand there, Mouse? Huh? Yikes. I think we can get this going with just the right angles here. Yeah, this is looking good, guys. It's gonna be a big lake. Let's be real here, or a big pond, if you will. It's gonna be a big one. We go big or go home around here, and we're not at home. Well, I mean, I am at home, but you know what I mean. See if we can go like this. Material. So now it'll just push the material out of my way. You can see where we're at here. Oh, we're just fine. We're just fine. Hill's getting bigger. The mound, I should say. Put the old cruise control on zero here, guys. It's the slowest possible way, but guess what? It's the most productive. I do have to clear up a lot of this. I think it's starting to drop some FPS because of it. We gotta clean some of it up. Shut that bad boy down here. Now, technically, there's a technicality here. Technically, by using the loader or the skid steer, I believe we get the same amount of dirt put in, because I think they're both 10,000 liter buckets, if you will. Let me double check here. This one here is, let's get it filled up. I'm pretty sure we're 10,000. Yeah, 10,000 liters on this one as well. We'll do the legit thing and clear some of it up with this, you know. This golf course isn't built overnight, just like Rome. Darren's in the house as well. What up, buddy? How you doing, man? Nice to see you. Thanks for coming and hanging out. Remember, guys, when you do stop by, don't forget to press that like over here on the tube. It helps a ton. You won't hear that from me too much, especially once we, once we hit our monetization goal. Then you will probably never hear me say it again. It's very important for us as a business and as a, you know, full-time streamer to get to that point. Because all of this here has become volunteer work for the time being, so can't last forever on volunteer work, unfortunately. I wish we could. Boy, we'd be streaming probably 10 hours a day instead of just the give or take 4 or 5. All right. So that is 10,000 liters in that thing. Pretty sure the bucket in this bad boy is also 10,000 liters. Pretty certain. So realistically, time-wise, does not really matter. A loader can be just as slow, but it might feel like it's faster or more efficient, which it's not. How much? It's good to know, buddy. Good to know. I'm glad it's not much, because usually when it's something, you know? All right, let's see if we can collect this a little better. There we go. Yeah, it's 10,000 for this one, too. But we're a lot faster loading it in here than we are with the with an excavator. Or excuse me, with a front-end loader. So here we don't have to move so much. Gary, what's up, man? How you doing, buddy? World power. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. I don't want to get a different view. I like giving you guys multiple views, you know? Because sometimes it just gets stagnant and stale looking at the same thing. That's one reason why I don't like Farm Sim as a farming thing, I think, is because when you go, you're just looking at the back of the farm equipment like all the time. And I try to get as many cool camera angles as possible. But see this now, this screws up like, or I have to think about my turns a little bit more because, you know, my controls, when I'm facing backwards, my controls end up being backwards. Forward is back, but back is left, and left is right, and up isn't down, it's to the side. And yes, I made that way more complicated than it actually is. Doing well, Bearded One? Good, Gary. I'm glad to hear, brother. Good. So remember, guys, I will be doing this Monday through Thursday over on YouTube's in the morning. I'm an hour late. I'm going to try to start an hour before here. An hour earlier than what I did, I should say. I had some technical difficulties, so. But I figured it out. Unfortunately, it's something that I can't fix. Elgato's program just sucks. I can't. Oh, gosh. All right. It's time to get back in here. The angle of the dangle that I want. Can't remember if I can grab this bucket or not, or this, grab this trailer and move it. I can a little bit. There we go. And I'd love to be inside the cab for a lot of this, guys, but unfortunately for the time-lapse videos, in the cabs, it's, I have to be in there for a very long time, and I can't, if I flip out of the thing, it makes the time-lapse way less pleasurable. But then again, my time-lapse stuff hasn't been working right now anyways, because I download it, and it downloads it only at really crappy quality, so I don't know what the deal with that is either. All these things, you know, all work in progress. Isn't everything in work in progress these days, it seems like? Heck, I mean, you can't even buy a full video game anymore. It's always a beta. Everything's a beta. Everything's always a work in progress. I mean, we're all in works in progress, but you know what I'm saying. Absolutely love what you're doing here, man. Very imaginative. A nice change from farming. Yeah, I wouldn't be able to farm, so I had to do something. I love the game too much, and I love the operating parts, and I'm, you know, not to sound whatever, but doing a mine over and over is the same thing as farming, guys, you know? Let's be real here. I'm just spitting facts. Not really opinion. It's literally facts. The mining stuff is great, but how many times can you drive a dump truck over, dump dirt in it, over, without having any imaginative, you know, like you said, things here, any uniqueness, anything that, well, that you don't see other people doing? Well, I'll tell you right now, I don't ever see anybody building stuff like I've ever built in this game. Just saying. Not one to boast or brag, just pointing out the facts. Just pointing out the facts. I've never seen anybody do it like this, ever. So I want to say I am the first. Yes, there's people that have built, you know, golf courses or something like that, but I'll tell you what, oh boy, the end of this bad boy, you guys are going to be like, this is the greatest thing we've ever seen and been a part of, because remember, later down the road, I'd like for the members to be part of it. And that's even meaning just working at the golf course when we complete it, mowing the roughs and that kind of stuff. Grounds crew. We need a grounds crew once we get to that point. What's going on, H90? How you doing? What's up, buddy? How you doing, it? Hopefully all is well. Definitely a quiet day over here this morning. Quiet one over this morning here. Let's see here. And I'm going to start that song over. All right. Piano's going to be the background for the most part. Yeah, so hopefully we get some, you know, my main goal is to get a good amount of traffic, not necessarily during the live streams. I have been getting an amazing amount of views off stream, like after it's posted and things like that. So that's what we're hoping for. That's what we need. We need followers from that. And we need the views from that. We're already almost, you guys, I can't believe it. Like my last page, it took us a little while longer. We got the 1,000 followers over my last page, like nothing, because that was, everybody was hot and, oh my gosh, yeah, like hot from Facebook, like, yeah, all right, cool, you know, started really growing over there. Finally got that 1,000 over there real quick. But this one's a fresh page, and you know, a lot of our following in general has changed. What am I messing up today? Nothing. I'm making perfectness. Making perfectness. Pure perfection. That's what's happening, pal. Messing up. This guy over here, huh? This guy over here. Love to see his golf course. I don't think so, I don't think so, pal. Beauty, what I do is trial and error is the best way to figure it out on here, and I like to learn it with you guys. I don't prep stuff. I don't like, oh, I gotta have the stream perfect. No. We're gonna have the golf course perfect. Stream's not gonna be perfect, that's for sure. Perfect. Yeah, that's right. So we do have a little bit of a mess here. We got a lot of, we're probably only gonna be working on this bad boy today, to be honest with you. There's just a lot to it. There's just a lot to it, guys. And I might actually have to get some mining equipment, though I don't want to use mining equipment. It knows as well as I do, you never see any mining equipment at a job site. Doesn't matter how much dirt you got to move. If you were building a golf course, you'll have, yeah, the construction, the construction dump trucks, which we don't need because we have such a large box. But you're not seeing these mining dozers. Sure, you're seeing big dozers, but you're not seeing, like, stuff that you would see at a mine. And I don't know about you guys, I actually lived by iron ore mines, and I know exactly what mining rigs look like in real life firsthand. Been up against them. You know, you stand by those tires, and they are just absolutely ridiculously massive. But they don't do that. They don't do that here, you know, in construction sites. They're not bringing those huge monstrous pieces of equipment to build a golf course. They're using the standard, you know, construction equipment here. They're in a whole other class. We do have a lot of dirt to move. We're not even down at the water line yet, guys. We're not even at the water line. I need to find out. I need to see if there's an app where I can, excuse me, where a mod. Okay, this means it's time to start cleaning some of this up. Time to start cleaning some of this up. When we start getting a little bit of lag spikes like that, guys. But, well, I don't remember what I was saying. I don't think it was important. It wasn't important, was it? Piano stop on me? It did. All right. Well, apparently it didn't restart the song when I asked it to. All right, maybe we'll switch to this audio instead. I don't know if you remember, guys, the first day I came back on, day was that Monday? No, not Monday. Last Friday or something like that when I did this stream. I actually had my copyrighted music playing, so I did get strikes for that. Which is interesting, but you know. We're there. It happens. I didn't dispute it, but I did ask it to mute because I would like to keep my video monetized later down the road when it actually comes to that. Not that we're ever going to, anybody would ever come back and watch a number 6 or 8 or whatever it was video after how far this thing's gonna go. So yeah. We're gonna stop being on an angle too here. We're not gonna be lazy. Operator. Get this how we need it and how it's supposed to be. You know, in fact, what if I go like this instead? Am I gonna be able to? Let's see here. Will it pick up all the other stuff too if I'm digging down? No, it doesn't. That's right. So I don't think it would be very... Only thing that would be good is if I level out where I'm at here. Because then I can have a better dig spot. Coming soon, huge rock pile. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much, sir. Pretty much. What if I press smooth? Am I still able to? Let's try something here. See if we could kill 2 birds with 1 stone on here. What if I were just to do smooth? Yeah, cool. I could pick up both, and that's what we need to do then. So from here on out, to do as much damage as possible to this dirt, let's press smooth as well. That way we can pick up the dirt that's there, and it'll smooth out a little bit. Seems to be more efficient, I guess you could say. New toys? No. The only new thing from the other day was actually, that's right. I can do it this way. Forgot. Is the new toy would be just one of the dozers. The bigger dozer back there is the only new thing that I have on here. Other than that, how you doing, Ryan? And I suppose it depends on the last time that you were here. Wish this was more realistic picking... Wish it was more realistic picking the dirt up. Alright, let's make another pile. We got a lot of dirt here. A lot of rock, a lot of mud, whatever you want to call it. It's all the same. It's all one of the same. It's coming from the same place here. Once I widen that out a little bit, it's going to be nice and easy. Make a big pile. Make a big pile this time, huh? Yeah, baby. Tired already showed up to work. One tech called out, another on vacation, so that's just you all day. Hey, no, I mean, I used to love that. I didn't do nothing at work. When it was just me, I'd just drive around in the truck. enjoy my day. If there was an outage, well, you know, I'd obviously tend to it, but I loved being alone at work. The only issue was I'd have to call somebody from a different company to come help out when if there was something, if stuff really hit the fan. But fortunate enough, I never had to do that. I loved being the only lineman on duty. It's always like a vacation day. In fact, I would always work the day after Thanksgiving. Gotta do at least 30 cars. Oh, see, yeah, that sucks. I understand that, yeah. Yeah, that sucks. I mean, you won't get 30. You're not gonna get 30 cars. Well, what exactly do you do, I should ask? I was gonna say, are you really gonna get 30 cars done in one day? Sounds pretty impossible to me. Unless all you gotta do is open up something, plug something in, test, read, go to the next. I don't know exactly what tech stuff you do, you know. What technitional things you do to the vehicles. You know what? We're gonna go inside. I'm kind of sick of not going inside these vehicles. Let's go inside of them. I don't really care about the time lapse stuff as much as the actual content itself. I think this is way cooler being able to be inside a lot. My field of view, I do have it down though because it gives it a better angle of the dangle. See, it's the constant switching that makes the things go really weird. Okay, we have 20 oil change. Oh, okay. Ah, gotcha. Nice. Yeah, that sucks. At least you have the right tool. Like oil change wise, I mean, you could probably have what? How many lifts do you guys have? You throw a bunch of them up and just kind of go down and through them, bloop, 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 and undo the old bolts. The angle of the dangle, absolutely. What's up, Intense? How you doing, brother? Angle of the dangle, baby. That's the way it goes. It's always an angle of the dangle. What are we making today? We're making a big lake. Oops, a pond right off the tee boxes. Tee boxes are gonna go there. We got our first hole done. In fact, let's take a little look-see here. People just joining us, they probably like, what is he doing? So this is the lake we're gonna build, okay? Pond, whatever you want to call it. It's gonna be a big one. It's gonna take a long while. That's probably all we'll be working on today. Tee boxes are gonna be right here. This is our first hole. Oop, this is our first hole right here. Come on now. Why can't I? There we go. Well, hang on. Well, I'm gonna make it blind. No. We can't see nothing. I'm gonna give it a nice little tour here. All right. So, for those of you just joining us, I want you to see the whole place here. We got 11 of us in here right now. So, all right. So here's the main lake or main pond that I built. This is the main entrance to the golf course. I do have a maintenance road on the upper part up there. But we got our nice bridge right here. You come on in here. We do have our chipping putting green that we're going to be working on as well at some point again. We have our driving range. Yeah, I know. It's handsome. Sexy driving range right there, boy. Tell you what. Remember, every one of these rocks have been placed by me. You know, it's not like we just were like, oh, this is a perfect place to put this. No, we're building from scratch. We got our clubhouse right over here too, guys. We got the clubhouse. Need to add blacktop to it. We got our golf cart, cars, parking, whatever you want. Head on to the first hole here. This is a par 4. Dog leg to the left. Dog leg to the left, of course. I might actually bring the grader over there. We got our tee boxes. We got our pros, our amateurs, and our women's tees. Got to have that. Like I said, it's dog leg to the left. When I do, later down the road here, guys, when I do have workers here, see we have an out-of-bounds fence right there. I don't know if you can see that. It's kind of in there. You can see that. We're going to have actual groundskeepers coming in here, and you're going to end up, if you're part of it, if you're a member, you're going to have the option to work for the golf course, and you'll go around mowing rough. And we'll have a constant rough mowing through the whole place. Got a bunker on the right here. Have my tree stuff right over there because we had to cut down a couple trees. No big deal. Got a big long bunker over there. Then we got our green up here. Once again, I need to figure out some sort of something for the greens. Also got to get rid of all all these weeds here for some reason. That's all there. A couple bunkers around. Might add a couple more. Might tweak them a little bit. We got our golf cart path. This is our staging area for our equipment, just because we have somewhere close then. And the golf cart path comes here, and then boom. We're going to be shooting this over this pond here. We're going to have a bridge, of course, over the creek part. And as this goes, we are going to have the green up here. Yes, it's not going to be sloped like that. This is all just for my drawing things. And then the next hole, we're actually going to take the cart path. There's going to be a cart path that's going to go all the way up here. Cart path is going to bring us up to here. Our next hole, we're going to flatten this out. We're going to have a hill, a slope on this side, but we're going to make it up here the fairway. This might end up being a par 4 or 5. And then, if I can get over there quick enough here, then we're going to have another hole that'll come back down, you guys. It'll come back down, down the hill. There'll be a green down there. This will probably be a par 3. And then we can finish building the rest. We should be, what, that's hole 5 or 6, 7, 8, 9, and we'll be back at the clubhouse. I say 8 lifts. Oh, okay. Drive them all on the lifts and drain their oil at the same time. Times 3, 4. All right. So that's where we're at, you guys. All of you just joined us. That's where we're at. Some people got bored and didn't even want to watch that tour. They left us, you guys. They left us. How dare they, right? I do appreciate you guys coming over to the tube. Appreciate the follows. I need them over here, guys. I need all that crap, and I got to talk about it till we get to that point, and you're going to hear me talk about it till we get to that point. Got to be able to get AdSense and all that kind of crap. Can't keep, like I said, can't keep doing volunteer work over here on YouTube, and that's all this is, all these videos till we get to that point. And if we don't get to that point in a timely manner, well, then guess what we do? We just scrap this whole thing and just not do it. Such is life. You got to move on. You got to do things, you know? Edward says, wow, huge progress. I know, right? So much work on here for... Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. And this is only first 9. This is going to be a, hopefully, 27-hole golf course by the end of it. This is, I'm talking, this is going to be like years long. That's why I'm like, oh, we can make this last. Like, plus, once we do get to the point, the monetization, I'm thinking of making a dedicated server. And then members, there'll be different tiers for membership. Like any YouTube channel, you can make multiple tiers. One tier will be just to be a country club owner. Plus, we're going to build houses, by the way, on a bunch of the sides of the thing. So it's a huge thing. Then when we're done with the golf course, we got a whole city here. But what I was going to say is we have also, on top of all that, we will be having grounds crew. So some members, if they wanted to work on the golf course, they'll be able to do the mowing as grounds crew. So I'm going to lower this down here. There's a lot, and it's a lot to be active with, so pretty cool, huh? Thank you, Edward. Need a bigger machine? It's just the way, this is just, I mean, it's a lot of digging. This, I'm actually just moving this stuff. This dozer pushes a lot, but what I'll end up doing is I'll probably end up, well, I'll show you what I'll do. Little secret for you here. I just want to keep, you know, some things true, I guess you could say. So I want to do some loading of things, but I'll show you a little secret if you didn't know. This is the little secret, okay? You just go over to paint, right? You just take the paint, get your, you know, your paintbrush, and you can get rid of all the spoils. Yeah, see how easy that is? So you could, you know, do something like that. Just to, you know, so you don't have to dig so much. So that's what we'll end up doing for a good chunk of this. I mean, I'm going to be realistic here. But let's hop in that dozer. Hi from Ireland. Hello, Charles. How you doing? Yeah, that's pretty slick, isn't it, though? This way you could still do, you know, like, because I still need to get down to the water. And this dozer does a really good job of taking care of business. But, you know, it helps you out a little bit. Keeps it so it doesn't lag as much and that kind of stuff. Let's see, flatten. Yeah, we need that to lower. Which, I've noticed this machine, and what it does, it makes things lag a little bit when it's pushing. Which, whatever. It's all you can do. What I'm going to actually do, I had a better plan at one point. I was going to go front to back. Front to back, guys. The whole time here. So I can keep leveling off. Into this hole like I did the first time, but I kind of screwed myself there. I got to paint. There we go. So, now we should be able to start carving out the hill a little bit better here. There we go, and it's placing where I want it to. Perfect. But once again, you know, the game takes a while. I can also, you know, come by and every once in a while do one of these as well, just kind of landscape-wise, sculpting. Well, you know, we'll kind of give ourselves a little bit of a break here because that's a lot of, you know, a lot of product to be moving. But like I said, I want to keep it as kind of interactive, fun as possible. But I also don't want to sit here for 4 or 5 streams going, oh yeah, well I got to do this, you know. So we'll just keep that work going. Oh my goodness, that's where the water is. Holy cow, it's that low. Oh boy. All right. I'm gonna practice what I just started preaching there because I definitely I just noticed I didn't realize, you guys, the water level's right there. Oh boy, that's a lot. That is a lot. Maybe we can fandangle this side here a little bit more. Wow, I didn't realize it was that low. I have 10 layers still to go. So we'll just clear out some of this. You know, and then we'll work on it. Hey, Lewis, what's up, brother? Yeah, it would take me forever, but I mean, Intense, I think you've seen my stuff enough. It's one of those things where, you know, if it took me forever, guess what? I'd just do it forever. you know that. All right, so what I'm going to do here is, this is where the creek is. So I actually want to, this is where like the inlet or outlet. All right. It disconnected. Are we still live, guys? It did disconnect. That's a big moat. Yeah, it is, pal. A big moat. I just want to make sure. Are we connected or are we disconnected, guys? Because it disconnected on my end. OBS disconnected. Had to refresh, but it came out. All right, good. So I don't like, actually, I'm going to actually have to form a lot of this down. I don't like that. I'm actually a little bummed about that. I didn't think it was this deep. Because, you know, where I built the other pond, I guess I just didn't think I was that low. Interesting. But I do want to make... Can I make that one bigger? Yeah. This is how we're going to do this. And then I am going to have to, like, smooth down a lot of this. So pardon me for, you know, doing it this way, guy. But it's all we can do. Make it look good. We are also going to have rocks in there and stuff, so we'll make it, you know, we'll make it beautiful. It's going to be a big rock wall probably over here for the pond, or I can have a nice slope. Ah, there we go. We might just have a nice slope. We'll take a look-see. We'll figure things out, guys. But I'm definitely taking a few layers off. That's a promise. You're gonna have to pull everything down there? Yeah. Yeah, but I'm thinking rock wall though on that side. For some reason I want a rock wall. Maybe I'll do it over by the, I don't know. We'll figure it out. That's the beauty of it. I'll figure it out as I go. I don't really care. No plans, you know? No plans. That's the way I like it. You plan things out, things don't things are less fun. So what I'm going to end up doing is I'm going to end up pushing stuff up to my excavator here, so we can load some of that up and out when we decide to. This gives us some nice action here. Oh, sure you can. You can definitely be disappointed if the plans don't go. Absolutely. I mean, you can't be disappointed. Sure you can. I get disappointed every day in Facebook. The plan was whatever, and it didn't happen. And then I get disappointed. Absolutely, you can. There ain't nothing wrong with getting disappointed. Without having a plan, it's still the same way. You don't have a plan, but you have expectations. So it's not a plan, I should say. It's the expectations that that you. I know what you're saying, but I'm saying the expectation, I should say. Two different things. We were talking about two different things, so that was my bad. Making a BEA beautiful? That's right. Why not, right? Love all the random trees in the middle? Yeah, we'll be obviously taking care of those here. Actually, it's a good good point for me to maybe bring my logging things over here. I got to chop those down too. Yeah, I'm actually enjoying how this is. I'm gonna kind of make a shelf here. Make a shelf. I'm enjoying how I have some water just to kind of give me a visual of where I need to go. And I know I need to get rid of a lot of dirt. But this is kind of making it actually kind of fun. Because the thing is, too, I can actually push this dirt into the water and have that as the base if I really wanted to. So, like, that's a possibility, you know? What was that guy bell? And that guy bell. Let's see what it looks like. I actually want some texture on the bottom here, so I think we're gonna end up doing that, guys. We're gonna end up using the gravel. So I don't have to like clean it up. We're gonna push that into the water. And if I hate it that much, then I can change it later. Love how I have that loader, the front end loader up there, just chilling, just hanging out on a little pedestal. Like it's something important. See what we can do here, huh? You know what? We just found out what we're doing. See what happens with no plans? It works out beautifully. Charlie, what's up, man? How you doing? Dozers don't swim though. Oh yeah, this dozer swims because all we're doing now, I changed it from digging essentially or flattening to just smoothing, and it's a huge difference. So now all we're doing is smoothing the bottom out on this lake, anyways. Here, it's gonna be a shallow little creek. So realistically, we won't be going any deeper than what you see now. And actually, it's filling in all the spots. So this is working out beautifully. This is actually what I want to do. This is what I wanted to do. Spread this stuff down there. Then what I'll do is I'll switch it to flatten to get this part down to the level that we need to. And then we can do smooth and we can do material and just push the material around. Yeah, this is working good. Put that back on smooth. Lift that blade up just a little. Look at that. Look at that. We have a nice flat bottom pond here. How's Charlie doing today? Charlie, you doing good? All right, let's see if we can do more flattening here. Oh, yeah. Ooh, baby. Uh-oh. Don't you dare get stuck there, pal. Angle of that dangle would not be good. You're doing great. I'm glad to hear that, man. Glad to hear that. Glad to hear that. All right, let's see here. Put it back onto smooth. beautiful. There we go. Go back to material. Or just push material there. I'm gonna see if I can get a good hard angle here and see if we can. Let's see what we can do. Oh, zoom out a little bit. See what it does here. I don't know how well it's gonna. Yeah. Oh gosh. No, it ain't gonna do that. Nope. Not at all. Glad you're doing great, man. He isn't that intense, isn't that guy, pal? You're not that guy, pal. He's not that guy. Leveling it off to the left there, as you can see. Barely moving things here. That's okay. All right. See what we can do here. We're getting stuck. Kinda. There we go. Tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go back up in here. And we are going to sculpt. Kind of make this. Actually, not sculpt. We want to paint real quick here. Get rid of this. Get rid of this. Like I said, it's fun to have. Also, unfortunately, a lot of this is making things slow down a little bit. I'm gonna start moving equipment out of the way. Kind of stuck up there. Nah, we can back it out, can't we? We can back it out, can't we? Backed. Come on, make it. Yeah, baby. All right. Do some manual digging here, or instead of painting. Because I don't want to just make the, you know, there's a fine line between doing too much overhead crap where I could just make a golf course without even actually using the equipment. And that's the fine line that I don't want to cross. So I'm kind of like, I want to be very, I don't know. We'll see, but definitely with a pond this size, definitely going to need some help, obviously, with that thing. Unless I had like 15 people here working. He loves it when you clip the stream. Yeah, he does, pal. Back it up. That's right. Back it up. Beep, beep. There we go. And use this bad boy to support. If you've never used an excavator, guys, that's how you would get up a hill going backwards. Trust me. And let's see here. Real world versus too much time. Yeah. You know, we'll find every job's going to be different, obviously. We'll find for each one of them what's going to be the best for it and what's going to be the not so best. Make it up there. Yeah, baby. And it's kind of like if I get bored of something, that means chances are people are probably getting bored of it. So it's like, you know, for viewing purposes and all that fun stuff, I'll make the right choices. Yeah, baby. I do need to cut down that tree. I got to buy another chainsaw. And I have this mod where when you switch to the player, you can raise and lower, as you'll notice. Oops. I don't usually have a chainsaw because see how I can raise and lower? Well, the chainsaw keeps popping out with that mod, so I usually have to sell it. Really? Well, good enough then, pal. This one's small enough where we can drag it out of here. Yet again, You know me, we don't strong arm anything. That's not realistic. I'm gonna get rid of that big tree too. We can always plant a new one. Miss hearing the Barney song? Ooh, what? What are you talking about, Barney song? No idea what you're talking about, Bill. You never heard the Barney song in this stream, that's for sure. Of course, now it's not going to build. Oh yeah. So this one I will actually. I'm going to fall it. I'm going to fell it this way. I'm going to grab my excavator. The my whatchamacallit? The logging. Grab the logging excavator if you will. I know it's not called an excavator, but come on. I hate cycling through these too. I just like, come on. I need that truck. What do I even, oh, that's right. This one has a bigger bucket, but I can't. Oh, I can't dig with this one. Ooh, I'm going to keep that in mind. I have salt up there for some reason. The tiger cat. This one actually moves, I think, pretty decently quick. I got to grind some stumps as well later down the road. Yeah, tiger cat. But it's called, there's a, I can't remember what they call it. They actually used to make, where I used to work, they made the, oh my goodness, what brand is it? Boy, I can't remember the brand now. It's been forever since I've lived there. Barco Hydraulics. So they make, the Barco makes these. Yeah, they are. Yep, these mods are really nice. They, I mean, the quality of the graphics even in the cab here. See, now mind you, this field of view, guys, is because I like the field of view outside like this. It gives it more of a unique. There's a lot of people, and I was one of them, who would have the 120 field of view or 90 field of view or whatever. But I'll tell you what, it gives it a whole different perspective, a lot more cinematic, being close up like this rather than a big field of view, big wide. But what it does is, in turn, as you can see in the inside, it really screws with your peripheral because you can't see anything except what's right directly, literally directly in front of you. And it's not even like the stuff down there. So, sucks for interior view. I wish you could set interior view, field of view differently than the out. A lot more intimate, if that makes, yeah, absolutely. It actually feels like you're actually there then instead of, I mean, even like when you zoom back, because it's more of an eye level instead of, you know, the wide field of view, boy, it's like, whew, crazy. But for gaming, it's the best. But for, I want to give a different feel to the streams. You know what I mean? Kimber, that's right. We kimbered twice. So yeah, pretty much grab this over there for what, 1 log? But 2 logs, that's okay though. This is how you would do it if we chopped a tree down over here. It's not like we'd be dragging it up the hillside. And using those, oh, excuse me. Using the excavators, it doesn't really work great. That's why we got our claw machine here. I'm also going to use the roller. I forgot the roller. I should be able to get a lot of that dirt gone. That roller works BA. Works really good. Unless your equipment that's zoomed out. Yeah, it's just a totally different feel, which I like this more. I call it cinematic view. And, you know, it's also a different view because, like I said, if you watch 30 different streamers that stream Farm Sim, you'll notice they all look the same. While you come and do something like this and have the field of view down, it actually feels like a different game. It seems like a different game. It's fresh to the eyes. Pretty crazy. All right. Oh, that song over or what? Must have been. Whatever. All right. I want to go rolling. So use the boom. Slowly bring it up. We don't clunk clunk the tracks, just like the real deal Holyfield there. That's what you do in real life. Many years in an excavator. All right. Now this is going to be the tricky part, though. Let's see what we can do. Oops. See what we can do here. I don't know if I can drag it out. I don't know how this, don't know how much hill that this can climb. And how much power we have with that. So bring it in, drop it down, kind of keep inching our way through. I know we're losing a bit of the tree, but as long as we get the tree high enough, there we go, we're fine. Golden, baby. Golden. Watch out for my other vehicles there. Turn, spin the head. Spin the head on the, whoa, boy. That's all right. We're good right there. Now, I'm gonna grab the tractor that's right here. I have to fold, I think. To fold that stupid thing. Can I drag it? I can. All right. What is it? X. You know what? We'll drag it till it folds. Yeah, baby. Put them jack stands up. There we go, buddy. Now we're talking. Not the tiger kitty. It has a tiger cat. Intense. Yeah. Never ran excavators, but you put me in a skid loader or a wheel loader. Got him covered, man. Oh yeah. Well, it depends. Were you on the which when you were in the skid steer? Were you trained on like the Bobcat old style where the levers push forward and back and you just twist the grip, or is it actual joystick? Because by the time I left my work, our skid steer had a throttle, pedal throttle, and a joystick. That was it. They got rid of the actual skid steering, classic skid steer Bobcat stuff, which those were a pain in the butt. Those were, you know, there was no, like, it was all hydraulic and not electric. So it was very, always a pain in the butt, you know. Here. See if I can put a little tension on it. See if I can get it over my vehicles. If not, nope. I'm stuck under. You know what? Quit trying to take shortcuts. Why am I trying to take shortcuts? Move some stuff. Quit being lazy. Quit being lazy, PODO. Yeah, look up just like a Terex. Terex. We had a lot of Terex brand stuff. Terex skid steer, and it's a joystick nowadays. Yeah, so they got rid of the It's so much nicer. So much nicer. I've driven both of them, and it's so much nicer the new way. Old school Bobcats, pedals for the boom. Yeah. And I'm doing it though. You can't see me on camera. It's like you've got a motorcycle grip because you got two hands on to push forward, to pull back. Yeah, it's totally different now. The new ones, I can't remember if it was left hand or right hand joystick, but the throttle, you actually foot pedal for throttle, and then the joystick controls. It was so much nicer. And then we had the claw attachment for like our poles and stuff like that. So like we were able to, you know, carry poles and things like that gripped in the teeth. It was awesome. Yeah, times have changed with that kind of equipment, man. It's crazy. And then our loader was the same way as well. Our John Deere loader. Here. Drop that. Let's go like this here. Let's do it proper. We got nothing but time. I am not in a hurry. Why are you still on me, buddy? Why are you still on me? Yeah, and as to talk about this, like what our conversation was earlier, you would not be able to do an excavator in this game with just one joystick. You need two. Get a better grip on the butt here. There we go. All right. So, turn it this way as we go. I wonder if I can keep, yeah. And then what we'll end up doing is we'll just go straight here now. And I'll keep turning that. Keep turning the head. And we're going to then slide it right in the wood chipper. Let's see if this wood chipper can handle this, huh? What do you guys think? Think the wood chipper can handle it? Can't handle this. Let's see here. I don't think I turned the wood chipper on. There we go. There it is, guys. I do need to sell this, like right now, this chainsaw. Oops, I keep forgetting that. Okay. Oh, I have it in hand. That's right. Remember, you can't sell stuff if you have it in hand, guys. So yeah, this is a nice little mod here. You're not flying. Your body is actually low. Like, look at, I'm walking straight. Well, you run into something. Look at, I can't go further. I can't go any more further. That's right. Chip the whole tree. Gotta love it. Haven't graduated excavators yet. Ah, you'll get there. No problem. So, like, what's really nice about that float is you still literally are just part of the, the map. It's not like it's a floating thing. You actually can get into vehicles while you're doing that, so it's kind of cool. What the heck? Yeah, I'm gonna get in the cab of this, though I don't, you know, like I said, for my time lapse, cab stuff sucks, but we got to make do with what we got. Oh my goodness, are you gonna tighten up on that? All right. Just leave this stuff right here and shut them off. Sweet. Well, there's that part. It's kind of a neat mod. Yeah. I don't remember what it is, so don't ask me. By the way, I have no idea. I don't remember what it is. This thing is a beast. I love it. Love it. All right, we're gonna end up toning some things down here, and then oh, actually, let's try our thing over here. I need to get the super fast mod. I don't have the run mod on here. Been missing it. Takes forever to get places. Let's see what we can do with this bad boy. See if I can level out this whole area. I'm gonna go down to where I want it to flatten. Love everything to be this flat right here. And then we're smoothing out the lake here. We'll do it this way. Do it this way. I think it's fair enough to say, you know, if we wanted something flattened, we'd bring this in if it was a real job, right? Not like this necessarily, but there wouldn't be water in it. We'd be adding the water after. And actually, this is technically to keep a nice... If you were making a pond in your backyard, all right? Everybody who's here and actually cares to listen to this. If you're making a pond in your backyard, you want those walls to be packed down really, really heavily. In fact, when they do make, like, waterway things and overflow stuff, obviously there would be no water in it like there is with this roller like this, but they actually bring these compactors in there, guys, to compact the walls. And if they're using clay, that's what this compacts the walls and things like that, so the water doesn't leak out. Because it's not like every pond that's ever made has a liner like a smaller private pond. They actually do tamp down the walls on these things, and sometimes they have attachments on their excavators that do it. Sometimes they just use the rollers. Sometimes they just use the back of the bucket of the excavator, which, I mean, I don't know how, you know, in clay country, that'd be a little... I'd want a little more compaction for that, but, you know. You'd want to pack for sure. Yeah, exactly. So, you know, we're kind of like, you know, we're kind of doing it for real. Just imagine no water here. You know, just imagine no water. Then we're golden. Well, that's right. I ended up building that piece up, didn't I, because of the tree. So we are gonna a lot of this here. Oh shoot. I do need to get a stump grinder. So we're gonna leave that area alone for now. See here, what is this cruise control? If I can go to 0 here, let's see here. See if cruise control 0, and that'll be perfect. Don't forget, yeah, I gotta leave that stump up there so I can grind it down. So this will take a little while. I'll just probably do this side just so we can get whatever, and then I'll probably end up, you know, blasting the other things. I'm trying to think if I can get rid of the stump. If I can get rid of the stump this way. Nope. Oh, look at that. It's still working. Oh, I didn't know you could do that. Perfect. Well, guess what, guys? It's still working. Oh my goodness, that is epic. All right. Well, we just found a hack, guys. We just found a hack. We just found a little bit of a nice little hack if you're working solo. You can actually, when you go into this mode, you can have your guy still working in a straight line like that. If that's, you know, I don't know how many people are going to use how I'm doing it right now, but like, look at him over there. Look at him. That's epic. Sweet. Yeah, I'll get that in a little while here. I got another bit of time. I'm gonna leave those two stumps, and I'm gonna end up I gotta build a little road to them too, because stump grinder. Oh, this is epic. Look at that. That is so great. Oh man, I'm stoked. That's cool. All right. Wonder if that thing's gonna get stuck. See, I do get a little bummed, I'm not gonna lie, by having to do this though. Like, I wish I could just, I would need, you know, 10 excavators, 10 people working to get this done, you know, efficiently, which that's not gonna happen, so. But I could get to a certain point and then finish it off. I gotta add a lot of dirt and things like that too, rocks, and there's a lot of stuff that I gotta add. I'm just glad that guy's still trucking. That's awesome. All right. Cool. Well, for right now, we'll just leave you right there. Now I got to buy. Let's see here. I think they have a full-on grinder. And the grinding, weird. Do you just use the one from... Hold on a second, getting some text here. Let's see here. Forestry. Sorry. Text from the wife. Let's see here. Where's the forestry stuff? Should have... There we go. Wait. That's for the tractor. Does that... That one fit? I don't see a PTO on the front of the... Or is there a PTO that I didn't see on the front? Okay, there is. Okay. I was gonna say I didn't see a PTO drive on the front of it. I was like, weird. Weird looking ugly thing. Oh yeah, that's the one. All right, let's see here. Let's get in a truck. Go pick up our stuff. There it is. All right, on to the store. Little one does decent, just can't lift as high. I got you. I gotta grab my golf cart too. I forgot it's on the outside of the thing. I don't like driving on the fairway, but it's the only place where our ooh, I gotta bring my grader over there too. That would have been kind of cool to grade. That grader works awesome. All right, well, we're on our road that won't be there someday because it's just a construction road. 52 miles an hour. Slow it down, little fella. We don't take our nice bridge. We take our construction road till we're done with that as well. I also need to build a groundskeeping garage, and that's where all our mowers and stuff are going to be stored at. You know, I got a whole plan for this whole thing. It's going to take a very, very long time. And I'm all right with that because it's exactly how I want it. I want this to be literally a year or so project. And I know that sounds really weird, but the only issue I'm going to have is I'm not going to be updating things necessarily because I don't want to lose something. All this work go down the tubes for an update of some sort. So I'm a little nervous about that someday if something doesn't work. So I'm kind of like, I don't want to upgrade nothing. I want to leave everything the way it is, and that might be an issue for people who do become members, or they'll have to make a new folder or something to store all the old things in there, files. But other than that, man, I don't want to change anything because the bridge is super awesome. I know, right? Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Absolutely love that bridge. So how are we gonna... Okay, so what are the controls for this? Oh, you actually have to lower it. Okay. Gotcha. So it's not a control lift and... Okay. All right. That was easy enough to figure that out. Save this game right here, right now. That was easy to figure out. The joystick control on it is essentially non-existent. I'm only going to use it. How did I build a bridge? What's it made out of? There's like a bridge mods. There's bridge mods and stuff like that. So that's where I got it. I can't remember if it's in bridge mods or if it was like in an accessory pack. I don't remember, but I think it was bridges alone. I love it. It's always the audio of whatever machine you have on the back. Still never fix that. They never fix that. Oh, that's obnoxious. 52 miles an hour. Come on, man. What are you doing? Put that cruise control on 33. Let's be real here. What are you doing, pal? Take a swig of my hot coffee here. Right. We're getting somewhere now. Put on some piano music here. All right, little bump. Nothing crazy. A little bump again coming up. Probably grab that grader and move it down here too. I'm going to end up doing that next. Oh, just tearing up this fairway. I never even strapped it down. She stayed nice and firm. Nice. All right, let's go get rid of these last two little stumps here. I have one actually over on the other bunker that I need to figure out, or I need to go and grind down to. All right, so what do we start? Turn it on by B. Easy enough. I shouldn't even have to really lower it. You can have the AI do stump grinding now? What? Ooh, forgot we got a bit of a... Oh, that's right. It doesn't go all the way down yet. That's the trail we made with our... Oh, my God. I think I actually have to put it down so I can... No, I got to go backwards. Oh, my God. Annoying. This should be interesting. All right. I love it. It burned the ground there. Good times. Oh, man. That really scars up the ground. I kind of like that, actually. Kind of like that. kind of a jerk right now. All right, so we go like this. Since it doesn't go very high. Actually, do they still have the grinder that goes on the loader? I guess that's the next question I have. Because that would have been so much easier. I could just put one of those on. Please just let me be able to get high enough with this. That should do it. Maybe. Let's take a little out of that dirt there and double check. Got rid of all of it? Yes. All right. Great for making logging roads. I used to use the dozer. I love the dozer for logging roads. When you could plow. I don't know if you could still plow. Oh, yeah, you can just do dirt now, which makes it even better. So my dozer is always the one that I always made log roads. I'd cut down some stuff. I'd hand cut them and stump grind it, but then I'd actually make the logging roads with the thing. So I mentioned the red one. It lifts slightly higher. I don't think slightly higher would fix or would have solved this issue. I'm gonna see if I can get this one up in the air there. The way the angle of the dangle this one is. I mean, they have one. They had one back in the day. FDR did, where you hook it to the excavator and you could just grind from the excavator using the thing. It was awesome. Oh, we'll get it. All right, call it a day. Let's get this piece of crap out of here. Call it a day doing this at least. This piece of junk out of here. Go on now, get. Always wonderful mods, though. Definitely the mods from FDR are always on point. But it's just my situation. My situations are always just a little different than everybody else's. The way that goes. All right, now let's get this teased down just a little bit here. I'm debating if I want rock or if I don't. I'm probably gonna have some sort of rock. Some sort of rock wall. I want to tease that grass down to pretty much evenish. Because I want that same shape that I had designed in the first place. So we're going to tease it so we're like equally. Yeah. Pretty equal. I got to move that dozer. Looking pretty darn good, you guys. Very, very happy with the outcome so far. And I think we did enough digging where it was enough to be like, you know what? We did some digging. We made this thing. Looks like a snowblower. It's still there, but pretty cumbersome. What do you see? I gotcha. It is still there. Not the I'm not talking the one that cuts the trees down. It was like literally just a grinder head is all it was. I don't know if you're thinking the same thing I am or not, because this is an older. I have, you know, FDR's older thing, and it was under. It was right in here. I'm not talking the buncher head. There was like an actual grinder, and I haven't seen it anywhere in here. These are all PTO driven, like a hydraulic excavator head. Let's see here. All right, get far enough out of the way. Oh no, did I build around this? For a front end loader? Ugh. No thanks. I mean, this was also, you gotta remember this. Those mods I've been playing on for years, so this could have been like one of their first updates. I'm so mad that they got rid of the piranha head. You remember the blue piranha from 2019's? The piranha. It was an awesome. You'd be able to it was a blue tip. I don't remember. I don't know how long you've been using FDR stuff. It was awesome, and then they got rid of it. Excavator head, yeah, not talking. Oh, gotcha. Front end loader was pretty bad. Like, yikes, no thanks. I mean, cool idea, but, you know, one of those things. All right, let's see here. Go back into here real quick. Landscaping. Flatten out right here. Get the biggest we can. And you know what I kind of want to do? Maybe smooth this out. No, you know what? I'm going to do this. We're going to go like that. Now, why is it doing that? Oh, shoot, duh. I forgot. And of course, I didn't want it actually right there, so I actually want to build up right here. There we go. I wanted to retain the shape that I wanted. All right, let's see here. Now we'll flatten that out going right here. Make a hill that goes up to there. And then this bad boy, smooth that out. Take a little bit of this. There we go. That's how I want it. All right. So now let's go shut off machines. Not that fuel matters in this game. We're going to do Jeez. I have everything running? I had everything running. It's like airbrush. Yeah, just like it. All right, so we are going to pretty this up now. Usually, actually, this is perfect. Usually, like the last time of last of the stream is usually when I do this. Oh, that's right. We had actually more rocks than just those. Where were they? It wasn't in fences. It wasn't in lights. It wasn't in other. Was it in landscaping and under plants? It was. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. All right, so let's try. But you know what? I don't know if I'm going to like this one. We'll do that. We'll have I'll end up changing that later. We're not going to have it so like, oh, that's all it looks like is blah, blah, blah. No, 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 no. Actually, cover this up like that for right now so I can get some texture differences for when I'm looking down at it. Kind of get the better variable. There we go. Okay, so I do want that to go like that, though. All right, so now got two choices. We're gonna try some stuff out here, guys. Where's the big one? There it is. Okay, but what I want to do then, okay, I'm gonna flip it like that. See how far we can go into the other one. Oh, wow. Oh, nice. We can, okay, we will be using these ones. Make a nice sheer cliff here. That's gonna look nice. It's gonna look really nice. Maybe the paint background, though. Hang on a second here. One looks better. Lighter back. You know what? We can mix a little everything in. Mix a little everything in here. Up here, it'll be a little lighter. I'm actually going to change that to grass at some point. At some point. All right. Get back to building this wall. Very natural looking. I have it bend back a little bit here. Oh man, that's looking good. That's looking really good. What do you guys think so far, huh? Looking pretty good. Look at these rocks, right, Dennis? Looks great. Yay, yay. All right, so what I'm gonna do, we're gonna do a couple different things here. First off, paint. Going back to grass. We're going to end up adding, if like a focal thing is, if you're ever looking like kind of at a hill, you usually see like grass growing over. So you want dips coming down, not rock dips going up, if that makes any sense. If it's all visual type of thing, but if you want to make it look like it's an actual hill from like a distance, and like you want things to dip down into, you don't want the rocks to climb up, if that makes any sense. We're gonna actually we're gonna put a big boulder right here. A big boulder. Do we have a big boulder? I don't know any of these sizes other than the ones that I've been using. That's not a big one. Too big. No, don't like the shape of that one. Ooh, that'll be good, and then we can. Okay. Starting to look like a lake. Starting to look like a pond. Well, you should take notes of how to create rocks, right? And I bet you can climb on these ones. Oh, I'd be cool with that right there, maybe. Facing that way, maybe. You know what? Oh yeah, that's a good build right there, boy. Need a base for it though. Oh yeah. Oh my goodness, that turned out beautiful. Beautiful. I'd say that's looking pretty darn good. Definitely need to do a bunch of different things here. Definitely going to, what we'll do is okay, so we are going to paint all this grass, but we're going to probably have like a tree somewhere around here. So what we're going to do is buy the rocks here. I know this is just minor details, but that's what we do here. We're going to have a little bit of, grass doesn't necessarily grow beautifully on these cliffs. And like, obviously, there's gonna be some, almost dead looking grass here because it's not getting the proper maintenance, This is where it sets me apart from other people. The attention to detail. Video sponsored by PODO Rocks. I get it. Get that? Knucklehead. All right, let's see. There's no way that anybody would be able to keep this part of the grass that nice. Attention to detail, baby. It's all about. Maybe. Add a little bit of texture, some low spots, some high spots. Kind of smooth off some of these things. Don't want it to be perfect. We're going to be putting some plants in there too, guys. Things that nobody even is going to look at. We're going to make it perfect. That's what we do. You'd be honored to hit your balls on those rocks, right? Tell me about it. All right, let's see what we can do here. I want my cart path. Cart path is going to come over here, so we need to actually landscape. No, you know what? Forget landscaping, guys. We are going to do this the proper way. In fact, I'm thinking I'm going to get the grader here. I got to bring that grader down. It is. I love this grader. Does really nice work, by the way. I'm going to bring the grader down. It looks good. You can paint it whatever color you want. Of course, it's going to be gray. Jeez. This piano is just like, I am going to get angry right now. Let's get angry, piano. It knows when we're climaxing in the game here. You know? It's like, oh my gosh. It's going to be an amazing part right here. I can tell. I can feel it. Some tree branches we're going to have to trim off. Yes, we will actually trim them off, so it's kind of cool. All right, so let's make this flattened. But let's make it flattened up here, maybe? All right. Definitely have some FPS issues going on. Dang. Yeah. So we'll move some of that. Come on now. There we go. There we go. Why am I gonna? I'm gonna have to clean up all this crap over here. What the heck? Usually doesn't do it this way. It's kind of weird. Maybe it's because I'm on flatten and not smooth. That's probably what it was. Yeah. That's right. So now we're back on flatten here. Should have used the dozer. This is not the proper one to use, guys. I thought I could, but it's just not working. Just have to assume this is Miano playing the piano. He is one. Yep, it's one talent he does have. He's a beautiful, beautiful pianist. Absolutely. I should have stuck with my gut and just used the dozer. That's all right. No big deal. We'll correct whatever wrongs we have here. Definitely a quiet morning over here, gentlemen. Appreciate you being here. Got another 15 minutes and we're done. I'm actually going to make this just push material out of the way for the time being. I'm going to angle it out so it goes outward. I hope. Love when a plan comes together here. Kind of. Yeah, the pushing of product on this is not spectacular. It's okay. It's okay, but as you can see, it's not really. We'd be better off flattening. And I'm stuck or what? Goodness, all right. Now the problem we're gonna have with this as well is I need to make curbs. I need to make curbs over here. So the curbs are what's really gonna determine what the cart path looks like in its totality when it's finalized. But I gotta try to get as far as I can here without About the curbs. We're doing 0 here. 0 speedo again, or cruise control. If you haven't, don't forget to press that like button, guys. Don't forget to subscribe as well. This is going to be a long project. So stop by often if you can. All right, for some reason we're stuck. Landscaping, painting. I like to clear a big wide path for the time being here, because then I can see where my curbs are going to go. And it looks like I actually am going to be lined up beautifully for curbs. So I'm actually pretty excited about this. Really excited about this. So let's start doing curbs here. Because that right there is going to be very wonderful. Going way too fast, please slow down. Stop it. Stop that. Tooth's about to be punched there. Oh, shoot, that's right. This game does not like hills with its... So here I need to... cannot angle... The curbs don't go on angles. So I need to figure out something here. How I'm going to do this. I'm not going to be able to have any curbs going up this hill. That's the problem. So maybe what we can do... We go like this. What does that even do? Like, that doesn't even seem like it... Yeah, we see that flattens that out, which we know that, but the hill thing doesn't seem like it works very good. Okay, so we're just going to leave that like that then. And what I'm going to end up doing is we're just going to make our corner around here. Use brushes instead. Oh, well. Talking about. You still talking over there? Goodness. So we're just going to have to try to keep most cart paths on a... This isn't even, like, the smoothing isn't even smoothing anymore. All right, let's make our corner here. Let's make our corner. Yeah, the hill. Well, what you do is with the hill, what you're supposed to do. Okay, we'll do it from right here. So, like, if you press no target height. Okay, so if you have a height, like right there. Yeah, let's clear this off real quick. This. So, from my understanding is, it's supposed to, when it does work, it has worked before. Okay, I want it to come to this height. It's supposed to bring it to that height, not like that. You're supposed to be able to make a hit. Okay, I don't know if you have to go like a certain. Maybe there's a. But see, it's not supposed to do that. I've had it before where I've been able to. Oh, okay, hang on. There we go. There we go. That's how we do it. So what you do is you click the second mouse button on your height, but then you start back here. And you bring it to it. There you go. So I was screwing up by bringing it down. So actually, let's try a little some. Try a little some here. No, I don't want a hill here anyways. No. Hey, God. Let me see something. Okay, let's say we want to bring it up to this height right here. Hill. There. Make this smaller. There. And I go like this. And there we go. There's our hill. All right, so that's how you do it. So it does. It slopes perfectly. It slopes perfectly. We were just doing it wrong. So if I go right here, I want to actually go to this height right here. We start from here. And it brings it up now. So keep that in mind. That's how you do it. But I'm kind of screwing myself here. I need this to be level. So I do need this to, like, right here. I need this from right there to get to that point. And then I need this to level off to that point. Because this is where my curbs are going to come back. Curbs for the... All right, decoration. Let's see. Other. You were doing it wrong too? Yeah, I mean, one would think that you'd bring it up there to bring it back, but that makes sense because you're trying to say you want the slope to go to that certain angle. So that makes sense now to, you know, do it the right way. All right, let's see. 13 meter, 45 degree. See, this is another problem. If you ever want to do this, you also have to lower or you have to make everything around it the same height. Because the way these curbs work, if you end up doing curbs, specifically, exactly like curbs, if you end up doing curbs, oh shoot, you have to, you'll notice that, like, okay, watch this here, decoration, oops, others, you go all the way over to your curbs. But you'll notice that you don't place the curbs, unfortunately. You like see how the curb gets fat and low? It's actually on where the mouse tip is. So like you're never really spot on with it, which really sucks. All right, so I need this to actually turn that way once, like that, and we'll go right about what we think. Maybe make it look visually appealing right there. And then we have to have this one, of course. We got to have this out a little further. I can need to, okay, so we're gonna have the right about that, like about halfway. Okay, you know what, maybe I'll just start doing that. I'll go to the center, what I think is center of that. That's how wide our way is gonna be. That's fine though. These curbs are a whole other beast, and I don't think a lot of people will be messing with curbs, but I am in my development and in this game. Once again, you have to be perfect with these, otherwise it doesn't. So the best I could think of us doing is, you'll see that it's got that like step up thing. It's just the way that's how we're gonna have to do it, which is fine. You know, I mean, if you think about it, you go to a golf course, not always. They have like timbers and stuff like that, literally, that are like their cart pathing. So like, you know, old railroad ties and things. And they stack up just like this. Did I get that pretty darn close? I got that pretty darn close. Pretty happy with that. I'll put a bush on that corner maybe. We're a little wide here. I wonder if we can do a little 45 to make it. We'll do that. And we'll put one of these bad boys, or maybe even we're gonna have to do two of these. Wait, can I go far enough in? Oh, baby. Maybe. Nope. I can't go. Ooh, what if I do that? Demolish this one right here. What's this one here? Sell that one, yeah. There we go. And if I can then go... I know it's not going to line up, but... just to see how that looks instead. Yeah, that'll be better. We'll make that work. How do I get notifications when you go live? Because I stopped getting them. I have no idea, man. To be honest with you, I have no idea on YouTube. Sucks. But I can tell you, I will be live Monday through Thursday. Only Monday through Thursday on here. Working on the golf course. Monday through Thursday. 8 o'clock my time. Or 9, depending on if everything's going well. So hopefully that helps you out. It'll be an every Monday through Thursday thing. And then I'll be on Facebook Tuesday through Friday. My times won't change over here on YouTube. So you can't miss it if you know the time. Set your watch, you know. You don't need a notification. I'll just be on. Pretty much what it comes down to. Okay, so I really want to, landscape-wise, we need to flatten it out to that. And like I said, these actually determine, the curbs actually determine where, where my things go. All right, let's get this out of here. Ow. We're doing it wrong. The game just didn't have good instructions. Yeah, that's what it was. That's what it was. Yeah, YouTube notifications are really bad for me. I never get them while people are live. See, I don't even know what I have like the YouTube notification stuff for. I know I don't have it like go to my phone or anything like that. So it's pretty much probably just like an email notification or something that I probably even have set up. All right, so I think I'm gonna probably. I can't angle the bridge. Can't do a lot of those things. So I'm thinking I'm gonna end the. I'll do rock wall maybe, because I could stack those. Because I'm not liking where this is going. So what I'm going to have to do is we are going to end up landscaping. We're going to do this. We're going to have it go to right here. And I'm going to have it go up to it. Oops. And that is level with that. Perfect. And then what we can do is that's level with that right there. And we can now slope this. I think. It's not sloping very well. Why does this piano stop? What? I got 2 more minutes till I'm done, guys. Like 2 more minutes, man. What in the heck? See the decoration here. Go to others. Let's go to the bridges. Let's see what kind of bridge we need here. A long one like this. Yeah, that's about right. Line it up with the cart path as best we can. Beautiful. So then, as you guys know, we will add rocks, decoration, you name it. You name it. All right, here's what I'm going to do with this. Here's a little trick if you decide to do this type of gaming. Get this to the level you want now. And then grab that target right there. There we go. Beautiful. We're going to make a nice rock wall right up on this tee box here. It's going to go all the way around it. We're going to have this. Yeah, this is going to be awesome. What's up, Steve P. Barry the second? How you doing, brother? Oh. I think that's going to be it for today, kind of. I'm going to put my machinery. I'm going to put my machinery in one spot here. Get it all lumped together. I'm going to take one little look here and see what we're going to end up doing tomorrow. Remember, we're going to be doing this pretty much 4 days a week, so there's no need to, play for 3 hours, 4 hours. No, we're going to play 2 hours at a time here, guys. 2 hours at a time. Right now, I'm just going to park my machinery so it's a little more organized here. And we're gonna try to utilize a little less of the sculpting tool and more. We should just be doing that for like the finishing things. I think we had a good mix today though because of the situation stuff that we were in. But definitely we need to find that happy medium. I think we've kind of found it in general. I do need to still, add rocks to that lake and things like that. We got lots left to do on this hole number 2. Just the way it's going to go, and hopefully people are enjoying it. Let me know if you guys are enjoying it. If you're new here, welcome. I appreciate it. Didn't have a lot of, I don't think, new traffic coming in today. We got 22 likes, which I'm happy about. I'm super happy about the 22 likes, guys. Likes and stuff over here, honestly, they're huge over on YouTube compared to the book. So really would like to progress this channel for this specifically as it goes along, and hopefully we were getting some good views coming from other farm sim other people who do different type of farm sim things, not the exact like people who are actually farming. But I was looking at my analytics the other day, and we're getting some that are kind of the ones that don't do farming. They do other things, and it's kind of a nice little thing to see that people are noticing my videos from there, which is nice. And yeah, slowly but surely, that's how YouTube works, if it ever does. Hopefully going to be getting back into FDR, or excuse me, FDC, Forza Drag Car stuff. I haven't done that for a very long time. I've taken 2 months off. But the numbers are still, they're working. So I gotta get back into recording 4 or 5 drag cars a day or a week. And getting that all set up. To store this thing, we don't need it sitting there all this time. Also do need to add a bunch of trees and a bunch of vegetation and rock and bushes and stuff like that, but that's on the next, that'll be on the next one. Be on the next one, guys. Tomorrow morning, 8 o'clock Pacific time here. 11 o'clock Eastern time. Hey Scout, how you doing? Hopefully all is well, yeah. Hopefully all is well. Welcome to the stream. Definitely need to get the fast running mod to a point. Oh, of course, looking really good though. Looking really good. Been excited. If you're wondering what map this is No Man's Land. Very open map, if anybody doesn't know it. It's pretty much you can do whatever the heck you want. That's why I chose this one. Right, park your skid steer in the pond. Yeah, not a skid steer, but no, we were actually, I'm gonna be rolling with that here in a second. It's actually a roller. It's actually a roller. Everything is nice and level here, and we're gonna keep it that way. So I'm gonna actually try to press flatten and have everything get flattened in general. Make sure it's all flat. We're gonna do 1 tour around the pond here. I want to make sure everything is nice and flat. I found it just works better that way when things are nice and flat in the water areas. We'll take 1 tour around. Gotta put it on 0 mile an hour, maybe 1. Go between 1 and 0. Does look like we're flattening some stuff out. We'll let that do that, huh? Let it do its thing. Make it nice and flat in there. Flat bottom trenches. I also need to add going to the water sources, so we'll end up probably utilizing this to make our creek bed, if we can, if it'll allow it. How's Kyle doing? How you doing, Mr. Two-Stroke? Hopefully all is well, yeah. Beautiful day today. Every day, right? Appreciate the average watch time as well. Average view duration is pretty good today. Definitely not too shabby for being over here on the Buckaroony. Or excuse me, on the Tubaruni. All right, let me see if I can start working on... I want to see if I can start working on getting this, this creek over here. Doing well? Enjoying your day off? 50 degrees here. Ooh. Snow's almost melted. There you go, pal. There you go. Snow's almost melted here, too. Oh, yeah. Ba-doom-ts. Ellie and I hopped in the pool Monday. 72 degrees in the pool. See water coming out of the pipe? What? Water coming out of pipe? What? Talking about Willis. And I do want to see how well... I might end up doing this off stream. Might end up doing this part off stream. Because, I think I might actually just end up grabbing the excavator and doing that, of course, but worth a little shot here. I didn't realize that the pond was so, or the water table was so deep on this. gonna get stuck in there. Yeah. All right. So we gotta also get rid of all that at some point, which is fine. Cool. So there we go. So we'll take one more little tour if anybody who just got here has not seen the actual golf course itself here. I'm gonna do one more tour here, guys. So we're gonna go up in the construction mode here. It's just easier and faster. We're gonna start off, well, here's the water source, or where it goes to, I should say. Remember, we're gonna be building houses on the outside of these too. The bit rate is higher. Yeah. Yeah, it is. How is the quality of the stream too, by the way, guys? Are we in 1440? We should be 1440. What I have it set for. So here's the entrance. Those of you just joined us, here's the entrance to our freaking beautiful, beautiful golf course. 74 a week ago with scuba diving spirit. 33. Nice. Just let it roll and jump and build. Yeah, I should, right? So here it is, guys. The entrance. As you can see, we've taken a lot of attention to detail. We got fencing. We're gonna have fencing throughout the place. We got bushes. We built this rock. We built all this rock here, guys. I kind of like a little overlook over here. Nothing too crazy. Anyways, so let's say you want to go golfing, right? So you come across here, and you're like, you know what? I need some chipping and putting. So here's our little chipping and putting green. Do need to work on that, of course. Then let's say you need to buy a bucket of balls. Well, there's your shack to do that, and here's your driving range, guys. We're now at the driving range. Beautiful driving range. I know. You ain't got to tell me. I built it. The bridge is amazing. I know, right? We got an in and an out there. We do have the tavern here, the local inn, I should say. Technically, I'm going to see if I can find one. See, what I'm looking for is I need a clubhouse where you can actually go in. That's the problem. I need one you can actually go in. Because when we actually have this will be the meeting ground. Private party stuff and whatnot. We'll be able to hang out in there. Anyways. You have a service road still, obviously built. We've got our tees here. We've got 3 different tees. We got obviously our cart path, our benches, a little fly through. This is a par 4. Small dog leg to the left. We got a bunker over here. I do have to take care of one stump in the bunker on the right. We got a bunker right here, guys. Fairway bunker. A couple bunkers over there on hole 1 by the green, of course. I have to putz around with those as well. And then here we are. We'll be getting on to hole 2. This is where we're started. Hole 2. We built this lake here today, pond. We're going to end up adding more rock and vegetation, of course. Add some trees here and there. This one's going to be a dog leg to the left as well. Don't forget to add Starbucks. Ugh. Love Starbucks, actually, so yeah. I might actually turn this green. I might actually, you know what? I might put the green over here. I think it'd be kind of cool to have a little lift. So we're going to flatten out right here, and we'll put the green. It might be a really big green. Who knows? So then if somebody wants to try to drive those trees, they can do that. Good luck with that, pal. We also have, for when we do, if we get to that point, we got to get to that point first. Once we monetize and get members and stuff like that, members will be able to be grounds crew and be able to mow the grass and stuff like that. So the out of bounds thing, I'm going to have to move this out of bounds fence over to here. And then this fence, we'll have it go around here. So all this will be mowable for our grounds crew, or groundskeepers. So I'm very, very excited about all that, guys. It's I like to save it myself as well, by the way. Never trust an autosave. So I'm gonna go shut that bad boy off. Nice having this not too deep either. We don't need it deep. I think we'd probably just run into FPS issues if we did. We don't need it super deep, you know. Hey, look at this. Better than Call of Duty. You can actually jump up these hills. Move this bad boy over to the other side as well. So tomorrow I think here's what I think I'll end up doing. I'm not going to necessarily finish the pond, blah, 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 because that could get pretty mundane, pretty boring, because it's the same thing over and over. You know, set a rock here, set this there, set that there, blah, blah, blah. So I think tomorrow we'll start working on maybe a fairway bunker and maybe flattening where the green is. And then I'm thinking maybe if like I make a couple holes, then I go and just kind of plant some things, you know, here and there instead of doing it all at once. Nice looking rig right here. I haven't been inside of it yet. Oh wow, okay, that's cool. I'm also gonna try to keep doing. It's unfortunate because I'm a if you're new here, if you're not new here, you know already, but I'm a stickler for quality. And for some reason, okay, I've been doing time-lapse videos for these, but for some reason it's only let me download at 720p, and that bothers the crap out of me. Especially when I'm recording it in 14:4. So I can't even download at the highest resolution, which kind of sucks. So for me, the time-lapse videos are a little, personally, they're a little bit too blurry. But it might be just what I have to do. I'm only on number 5 for the time lapses. I'm gonna have to download 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10 today. That's gonna take about 4 hours because YouTube's very slow at that. Anyways, I stream also on Facebook. I play like Call of Duty and other games like that on Facebook with a camera. So if you want to join that community as well, it is PODO Now over there. PODO. PODO Games here on YouTube. I also have a PODO Now page as well, kind of like vlogs and stuff like that. And I'm going to be doing my airbrush painting time-lapse videos on that as well. Press that subscribe if you did enjoy, if you're enjoying. Press that like to help me out as well. Once we get to a certain spot, I'll stop saying that crap because I can't stand it. But with that being said, I'll be on in, what time is it? 11 o'clock? 12, 1, 2, in about 2 hours and 50 minutes. 2 hours and 50. 2 hours and 50 minutes over on Facebook. So make sure you go give me a follow over there. It's PODO Now over there, guys. We'll be playing, I might be playing Satisfactory today over there. Might be playing Satisfactory on Facebook today. I added all my power stuff, and now I'm rolling with things going on over there. So we'll see. It's either between that and Call of Duty, I think. Or maybe even Counter-Strike again. I don't know. I enjoyed Counter-Strike there. Whatever. We'll just see over there. Thank you guys for watching, everybody, and all of the regulars. I appreciate you guys coming over here. Thank you.